wonderful morning here on Jiga. Every corner we go around we seem to be finding something interesting. And here we have a bull elephant. It seems to be only one individual, which isn't uncommon. And he's busy chewing on the branches of a marula tree, which he's standing below. They can be such peaceful animals, and right now he is evidently in a very peaceful and relaxed mood. It is a wonderful time of year for elephant. They've really got a buffet of options when it comes to the different food sources that are available to them. And I guess just like us, good food and a full belly, you're halfway to being the individual with not too much to worry about. He's got some decorations, you can see, playing with his food. It's not frowned upon in the animal community to play with your food, so, or use it as decorations. Maybe he knows something we don't know. Maybe there's a breeding herd around that he's busy getting dressed up for here. The texture of their skin really is kind of hypnotizing. You can get lost in all those wrinkles. I love following the different pathways that they follow. And right now he's feeding on predominantly the bark of the marula tree. It appears you can hear that crunching and chewing, and they've got very well adapted teeth or dental structure to process bark and branches. And as far as I'm aware now, they're predominantly feeding on the bark, and in the next month or so, as the marula fruits begin to ripen and drop down, they will change from the bark to the fruits, which I think is fair to say one of their favorite meals. Let's see if we can reposition now that he's disappeared out of view. What we'll do is we'll kind of try and preempt or presume that he's heading to the next marula tree. So we'll go and wait over there and see if he doesn't come over to us. Sniffing the ground. I noticed yesterday on Peter and Hayden's drive, one had dug up a bulb to feed on, and it looks like it may be doing the same thing for us now, which would be very, very fortunate. So obviously their trunk is their nose, and there you can see them sniffing different patches of soil, investigating what may be lying beneath the surface. Look at that, really cool. And like I mentioned earlier, he did seem very peaceful, and just judging from the proximity he walked to the vehicle there and the attention he gave us, he is not looking for any trouble today. We'll keep looping ahead of him and wait for him to do those beautiful walk-bys. We stop now to feed on some grass shoots, and they do vary their diet greatly as they go. Well, that is very interesting to see there how almost halfway through pulling up a certain sapling and then decided against it. He had literally wrapped his trunk around it and then decided against it. Now he's found something else that he has taken a liking to. And you'll notice how he kind of dusts it against his chin on the way up, getting all the soil off, and then pops into the mouth. You'll notice his left tusk is a small piece that's been, and just like humans, elephants are either kind of left-handed or right-handed, so judging by the wear on his left tusk, you would kind of assume that he's left side dominant, just like me. I'm also a lefty. He is very close to us now, folks. This is very special. He's probably 2 meters from the vehicle, with not a worry in the world. Sadly, due to his proximity, it's making filming difficult for Jason. But he is moving around into a better position. Oh, he just got a bit of a fright. But now he should be back in view. Questions just come through from Marlene on Twitter asking if the elephants get drunk on the marula fruits that they should be feeding on in a few weeks' time as they start to ripen. And as much as I'd like to say yes, that the elephants can have a little bit of a party out here, they do not get drunk on marula fruits. It was due to a film, I forget the name of the film, that was filmed quite a while back, and they actually used a sedated elephant, which appeared to be tipsy, to portray the story of a drunk elephant from eating the marula fruits. They don't get drunk. The reason being simply is that the marula fruits do not ferment and therefore turn into alcohol. If there was yeast and we were to brew some marula beer, which is a local favorite amongst the Shangaan or Tsonga people that live in this area, then sure, yes, if it drank enough, it would get drunk. But without the fermentation process, the marula fruits do not have an alcoholic effect on the elephants or any of the other animals. And it would be very interesting to know how much an elephant would need to consume of the marula beer in order to get a little bit tipsy, because this individual is probably a 5-ton animal. So relative to our body size, it would need to consume many, many marula cocktails in order to get the desired effect. But thanks for that question, Marlene. The animals out here don't, however, get the urge to drink any alcoholic beverages. It would be interesting being out here in the wild under the influence. I guess if I was to be one animal under the influence in Africa, it would be an elephant, because you don't have too much to worry about. So to continue to kind of elaborate on the marula tree and the marula fruits, they are eaten by a lot of different animals, not only elephants. The squirrels will nut of them. A lot of the primates would obviously also enjoy these fruits, and us as humans also enjoy the marula fruit. They can be very sweet and tasty, and they've got an exceptionally high vitamin C count, higher than orange. Okay, wonderful. What we have here in the tree just above the elephant's head, there it goes. It was a little blackbird called the fork-tailed drongo, and we did try and get a visual of one the other day with Jason, and he did a good job to do what he did in terms of capturing the moment, but it was quite a way off. So what the fork-tailed drongo does, it's a little blackbird, it's often associated with following large herbivores. The fork-tailed drongos know that by following them, their chances of an easy meal are greatly enlarged, because the herbivores like elephants and buffalo will chase up little insects like grasshoppers or moths, and then the fork-tailed drongo can swoop down and catch it on the wing. So as the elephant walks along, I'm sure the tail follow behind it. So let's wait and see if it does play along with us. Nothing yet. Nope. No luck this time, but there was a fork-tailed drongo in the area, and I did see it catch one little insect that the elephant chased up, but obviously that was all the drongo was interested in, a little snack. We are going to leave this elephant, not because of any other reason other than the fact that I decided to drive down this road in the hope of finding two interesting nocturnal birds that I saw perched in a tree yesterday when driving down this road. There is a chance that they will be in the same tree that they were in yesterday. I have noticed these specific birds using set trees to sleep in during the day. What we'll do now is we'll make sure that it's dead. Oh, and then they're very skilled in their ability to toss up and then into their mouth, but sadly that southern grey horn, the ability to toss up and then into their mouth, but sadly that southern grey hornbill did not put large it would have been great to see it tossing it up, getting it into the right position so that they can swallow it easily.